Tuesday special, watch me hit them with that 2-piece. Hit them with that biscuit after honey, cause they too sweet. And she gon' eat it up like she is a bee. Stuck to the pole like it's cold and she me.
Stop. Oh. The creep.
My name is Magda, and I'm 26 years old.
Okay.
I work in an office in the city. On the weekends, I used to love to get away from all the hustle and bustle and take a trip to the countryside.
Right.
Luckily, I have a cottage in a small...
I just want to let y'all look at this scenery right here. Y'all tell me what's wrong with this picture right here. Jesus!
which is located right at the edge of the forest.
Yeah, boy.
How I used to love to get out of the city and spend the weekend in my little cottage. Why did I stop? Well, I'll tell you.
What the hell was that?
Week at work, I needed to rest, so I decided to get out of town. I went home, packed my bags, threw them in the trunk, and drove off. When I arrived in the village, it was late in the evening and I was tired from the long drive. I went straight to bed and fell asleep quickly. In the middle of the night, I was awakened by the sound of my car alarm going off. I looked out the window, but there was nobody in sight. I found my car keys, pressed the button to shut off the alarm, and the awful noise stopped. I laid back down and tried to fall asleep. All of a sudden, the alarm went off again. I didn't feel like getting up, so I just grabbed my keys and pressed the button once more. Everything was peaceful and quiet again.
However, my ass, you don't think nothing is wrong with that? It looks like you're by yourself. And when I say by yourself, I mean within miles. By yourself. And your car alarm went off twice. By yourself. Your car alarm went off twice. You really gonna go back to sleep after that? You really gonna go back to sleep after the first time? By yourself.
5 minutes later, the alarm went off a third time.
Okay.
Once or twice could have been an accident, but now I was wondering what was going on. Could someone be playing tricks on me in the middle of the night? I got up again and pressed the button to turn off the alarm. But this time, I didn't lay back down. I stood at the curtains and watched. After a few minutes, I saw something by the light of the moon. A shadow emerged from the bushes and slowly approached the car. I could just about make out the shape. It was something tall, skinny, and black. The figure reached out with its long, thin arms and knocked on the car. The alarm went off again, and quick as a flash, the dark figure retreated back into the bushes.
At that moment, you realize you fucked up. See, this is why you need an Adidas card, because it would have told anybody that's not, the owner of that car to, hey, motherfucker, back up, motherfucker, back up. It would have did all of that. It was like, hey, you don't own me. I barely have an owner. Because she owns some bullshit. But you don't own me. I only have one person that owns me. And you're not that person. So back up. Back up. Back up. Thank you. Yeah. It would have sent something within like a 6-foot radius. Yeah. Anything within 6 feet. 6 feet and like, yeah. it would have said, "Hey, back up." Just
I realized what was going on and began shaking with fear.
realize.
I turned off the alarm and continued to watch.
What?
The thing emerged from the bushes again, slid silently over to the gates, threw a hand through them, and removed the partition holding the gates closed.
Damn.
I was paralyzed with fear.
Yeah.
And I couldn't move.
Yeah, alright.
My mind was overcome by panic thoughts. What was it? What did it want from me? What was it doing? Would it ever go away? A shiver ran through my body, from my head down to my toes. My mouth was dry and my heart was beating fast. I was so tense, I was gritting my teeth and clenching my hands into fists.
You bullshitting.
I regained control of myself and ran down the stairs as fast as my legs could carry me to the ground floor. I wanted to look for something I could use to protect myself. However, just as I was about to switch on the lights, I suddenly froze in my tracks. The dark figure was at the window. It was pressed up against the glass, staring in, looking to see whether or not there was someone home.
Oh.
I immediately ducked down behind the sofa and peered out. That's when I realized what all those tricks with the car were for. It was trying to lure its victim outside. I couldn't take my eyes off its hideous face. Its skin was the color of ash and covered with wrinkles. Its eyes were small, beady, and completely black. Instead of it having a nose, there were 2 ragged holes. It didn't have any lips, just 2 rows of sharp, yellow teeth. When it breathed, it was so heavy and hoarse that it was misting up the window. I just knew it wasn't going to go away. After standing at the window for a few moments, I heard a rustling noise as it came to the front door. I watched...
Oh! Damn. Oh, shit. This mother... Yo. Why do you have so much space between the floor of your house and the bottom of your the door? Jesus. This motherfucker talking about some... What is it? Let me, what? No. No. And why in the world are your blinds, curtains not closed? Huh? Oh, you don't have no answer. Okay. Because you never would have saw what the creature looked like, and that creature would have never saw you unless your curtains was completely closed. Unless, like, that creature has, like, you know, like, x-ray vision or, like, see-through shit, but I don't know about all that. I'm just saying, you would have never saw that creature if your blinds was closed. Or if you had like some denim, not denim, but like, what do you call that? What do you call those windows? You have them like it's like they're on cars. Denim? No. It's like certain windows. So it's like because police cars have them. You know, the FBI cars have them. You know, the what you call them? President cars have them. Certain cars have these. I forgot what you call the name. Like you can, like they're windows. Like they, like yeah, but like you can barely see in them. Tinted. There we go. Tinted. You should have either, if you're gonna keep your windows, you know, wide open, like your curtains wide open, at least have some tinted windows. At least. But you don't.
It tried to push its fingers through the gap under the door.
Wow.
The handle began to twitch wildly up and down.
At least you have...
The creature emitted a chilling sound. It was not like a human voice. It was a deep, beastly growl, like an angry dog chewing on a bone. I knew that if it heard me, it would keep trying until it found a way to get into the house. I crouched down behind the sofa, hiding in the shadows and desperately trying not to make a sound. Tears began involuntarily streaming down my face. No matter how much I tried to stop them, I could feel my pulse pounding in my temples, and I was shaking like a leaf, just waiting for it to end. I don't know how long I cowered there. I must have been passed out. When I woke up and looked out the window, the creature was gone.
You sure?
The door was still in place, and everything seemed secure.
You sure?
I've never been so relieved in all my life. I ran upstairs and looked out the window. It was light outside, and there was no sign of anything wrong.
Get the hell out.
Taking a chance, I grabbed my keys, and without stopping to collect any of my things, I ran out to the car. I jumped in, locked the doors, and drove away from the village as fast as I could. I didn't stop driving until I got back to the city. When I got back to my apartment, I turned on the radio and heard a news report. The announcer said that, in the village, the dead bodies of 2 girls had been discovered. Their corpses had been mutilated and dumped in a swamp. I guess the creature found what it was looking for. I don't want to, but I am curious to know. What would have happened if I didn't make the right decision of sprinting?
I knew it! That was so loud. I don't know why that was. I was thinking right when that the bitch hauled ass back to her job or whatever. I was thinking, what if like the creature found its way like inside the car, right, and was like in the trunk the whole time or like the back seat the whole time, and now she just brought that mother clucker to her job and to a whole lot of other new people. So he about to cluck a lot of people up. Just saying. I bet you that's be the last time she go to that location. Or anywhere by herself. I don't know why she went to that location by herself. Completely by herself. Like, Jesus. There was so many red flags in this video. I kind of lost count. I'm not even gonna lie. But I mean, she was playing games. She was bullshitting like this whole video. Whole time she was talking about some and crying and shit. She should have been already in her car. She should have been already at her house. Like, she should have been already somewhere else talking about some crying and shit. The fuck? Talking about you frozen. You can't move. Fuck you, bitch. I'm tired of these motherfuckers playing games and shit. Like, that's. I already knew some bullshit was gonna happen. I already knew something was gonna happen. Because first of all, she went to the that place by herself, surrounded by woods. The woods deep as shit, right? Goes on for miles, right? She probably doesn't have no neighbors within miles, right? All curtains wide the hell open. Didn't have an Adidas car. Damn sure didn't have no Adidas wheels. No Adidas shoes. No nothing. And then she asked that dumbass question. Well, what would have happened if she didn't, like, haul ass, like, sprint or something? What you think was gonna happen? Huh? What? Come on. Get your shit together. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.